Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is April May and today I am doing another reading on Susan Powell. I think I did a location reading on her and I will link that up above and down below in the description. So I've been asked to do a reading to find out exactly what happened to her the day that she went missing. So I'm just going to ask a couple of questions to the pendulum just to see if we can get a place to start with the reading. There's just a couple of questions I'd like to ask. The first question is, did Josh have something to do with Susan's disappearance? Okay, so that's a yes. Oh, there for a second I thought it was going to tell me no. That was going to blow my mind. But no, it was a yes. So, did Josh's brother help him in any way with Susan's disappearance? Did Josh's brother help him with Susan's disappearance? So that's a yes. Are Susan's remains in Utah? Are Susan's remains in Utah? Are Susan's remains in Utah? It says maybe a rephrase. So I don't know what maybe a rephrase. Is Susan alive? Is Susan alive? Okay, all right. Why are you giving me a maybe on her location? Okay, is Susan in multiple locations? Oh, don't give me maybe again. What the heck? Oh, I feel like you're toying with me. Rephrase. Well, I have to be selective about the way I phrase things. This is YouTube. So is she in Utah? Maybe rephrase. Is she in multiple locations? I got maybe and rephrase. Or rephrase. The heck? The only way that would make sense is if she was somewhere where the elements would take her in multiple directions, you know, like the ocean or something like that. I don't know. I don't understand this at all. Because my location reading was very clear. What the heck? I don't know. Okay. Okay. We're putting you aside. You sit over there and behave. Okay. Sometimes I feel like they're playing with me a little bit. Okay. Angels, teachers, guides. Angels, teachers, guides. Looking for information on Susan Powell. Okay. Looking for information on Susan Powell. What happened the day of her disappearance in particular? That's what happened the day of her disappearance. Okay. Well, So we all, I think, are in agreement that her husband, Josh, or Joshua, however you want to, whatever you want to call him, did this. The pendulum said that the brother was involved. That's probably who he confessed to. Passing through the area, that tells me that he surprised her, that he wasn't supposed to be home, that he surprised her, or was passing through the area. That could be. No, I think I'm going to go with that passing. Illegal activities were involved. More clues at the victim's home. And Creek Stream River. So how far can I push these up? Creek Stream River. So passing through the area, that tells me that he wasn't supposed to be where she was. Like if she was at home, he wasn't supposed to be there, and he surprised her. And creek, stream, river. I think this came up in my location. Oh, is this explaining why she's not in just one area? Is there flooding or something that may have moved the remains? Huh. For some reason, I'm getting flooding for some reason. I don't know why. So he wasn't supposed to, this was a surprise. He surprised her by passing through, coming where he wasn't expected. I think he confessed to his brother about what he had done. There's more clues at the victim's home. Illegal activities were involved. I wonder if she had threatened him with something. I wonder if she had found out something or threatened something. Threatened him. This is telling me that she discovered something about him that was illegal activities. And threatened him with it. All right, let's pull from here. Acceleration. Oh, sorry. Eight of Wands. This is Eight of Wands upright. So this is like acceleration, something developing fast. Knight of Swords reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So we have the Eight of Wands. Like I said, that's something developing fast. That's like acting instantly, acting now. Knight of Swords reversed. That's like an aggressive persuasion, aggressiveness. It can also be rigid in a rigid person, somebody who's very opinionated and kind of somebody who's not flexible. But it can also be a rash conclusion. Seven of Pentacles. So this is somebody who feels like they put too much time and energy into something with meager results. So the Star upright, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So the Star upright, this is hope and optimism. And it can be like emotionally healed. But then we have the Nine of Wands. This is exhausted and giving up. But it can also be like a refusal to quit too. So this is, it can be pessimistically defensive. And then we have the Five of Swords reversed. This is accepting loss and moving on. It can also be avoiding conflict and choosing your battles wisely. This is interesting. So we have the Emperor reversed, the King of Swords upright, and the Knight of Pentacles upright. So the Emperor reversed, that's somebody who is strict, inflexible. They can also question authority. They can hold people down, oppress people. The King of Swords, this is somebody that's strong, of strong mind, that seeks the truth and smart leadership, fair, ethical, wise advice. The Knight of Pentacles, this is sticking to the plan, steady progress, straightforward and direct. And then we'll get, let's see, we'll start putting this all together. We're going to do these and then I'll tap into exactly what this message is. So this is Judgment reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So the Judgment is spiritually stuck, lacking remorse, avoid self-evaluation, has no guilt or shame. The Ace of Cups is emotionally and spiritually drained, empty, and emotionally dysfunctional. Now, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This is something needs more attention. Your home is imbalanced or your work life is imbalanced. Something is imbalanced. All right, so this is telling me that she was, I think, at home. I think she discovered something and made a decision. See, right here we have clarity, ethical, fair, something, where was it? Oh, right here, the illegal activities. She discovered something about him. You know, she already didn't trust him. We all know that. We all know that, I think she, in her gut, knew that something was going to happen to her. But I think she feared leaving. But she discovered something about him that was like the catalyst, right? Like, I can tolerate so much, but this I can't tolerate. And this I will not stand for. And this I will not stick around for. And I think he knew she was leaving. And she made it clear. They had an argument. And this acceleration, this Eight of Wands, tells me that these events happen fast. And a rash conclusion. Yeah, and too much time and effort put in for meager results. I think that's her energy. Saying, you know, none of this is worth it. And I think once she made this decision to leave, because I think she had made the decision to leave. I think this was the tipping point. And she had finally made the decision to leave. She told him she was optimistic. Like, you know, when you finally make the decision to do something that's very difficult, and when you finally make that decision, how that whole burden is lifted and you feel so much lighter. And like the stress of that is now gone and you're just ready to move forward. That's this card. That's her. That's where she was at that moment. Ready to just be done with this, because none of this was worth it. The only thing positive was those 2 boys that came out of that whole thing. And I think she tolerated it far longer than she should have to try to keep those boys in a connected family. So then we have this exhausted, giving up. Yeah, this is just let me see, hang on, what are we getting here? So then we have this exhausted, giving up, stubborn refusal to quit. That is him. He's just not, it's one thing if he ends the relationship. It's a whole nother thing for her to want out of the relationship and to threaten him with, I feel like she threatened him with this, like, let me go or else this gets revealed, whatever this is. I feel like this is inappropriate activities on the computer is what I'm getting. Or yeah, something along those lines. See, this is, yeah, she's just, wait a minute. So this, okay, this is pretty much all her energy. This is where she was coming from. Something here. Okay. Yes, she made what I said. She made the decision, told him there was obviously a fight of some kind. I feel like I can't breathe. That's what I'm feeling, like I cannot breathe. And then he confessed to his brother. Who I think helped him with some part of cleaning up this crime. Yeah, she threatened to leave him, and if he didn't let her go, she was going to reveal something about him. And this is all just the conversation of her having with herself. None of this is worth it. Feeling optimistic about the future, accepting the loss and moving on. She's exhausted and giving up. None of this is worth it. She's feeling oppressed by him. She's looking for clarity. She just wants out. an ethical, fair ending. But she's not dealing with somebody who is rational. We're dealing with a psychopath. At the bare minimum, a sociopath, but this, I'm guarantee you, he's a psychopath. A narcissistic psychopath. She had a plan and she was going to stick with it. And he wasn't going to, you know, bully her into any of this and threaten her and convince her to stay. She was going to stick to this plan. And he felt extremely threatened. And then we have lax remorse. Sticking to the plan. That's her. She had had enough. And this is him. This last line is him. This last row. Lax remorse. Empty. Just spiritually drained. He has nothing. I mean, he's... And then... This is home and work imbalance. We know he couldn't keep a job. Something needs more attention. Here, this is somebody who always, nothing was ever good enough. You know, he bitches about one thing, you fix it, it's still not good enough. Now there's a gripe about this over here and it's not good enough. This is somebody who enjoys being miserable. And blaming it on somebody else. And I just feel like I get this card and I just feel like good riddance. Like he did this with no remorse. Let's see what else we get. So we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is going against the flow. And this is changing or trying to change fate. And he wasn't going to... This is him trying to convince her not to leave. You see, he didn't love her. He didn't want to lose his boys. He didn't want the... He didn't want her leaving him. He wanted somebody he could control, and he wanted to control the narrative. And he couldn't have her out there revealing who he really was. And here, trying to change fate. Trying to change what was coming. And the only way he could figure out how to do that was to silence her. Nine of Swords reversed. This is releasing the negative, frightening thoughts. Yeah, this is him snapping. And getting rid of the negative, which in his mind was her. Four of Cups reversed. This is somebody who's self-absorbed. Too self-absorbed, withdrawn, disengaged. So what? I think that was the catalyst for why that was the day that this all happened, December 6th. Why this didn't happen December 5th or November or in January of that year, it's because she finally made a decision based on something she found out he was doing, and she was like, that is it. That is the final straw. I'm out of here. They had an argument, because he was not going to allow her to just walk away. I think he was miserable in the relationship, but I think he'd be miserable in any relationship. He, of course, doesn't see that. But instead of just letting her walk away, he was going to control the narrative, and he was going to silence her. Let me pull 3 cards from, this is the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. Angels, Teachers, Guides. Oops, I just messed all this up. Angels, Teachers, Guides. Looking for information on what happened to Susan Powell on December 6, 2009. Hiding your true self. Revenge. And is this me? So, okay, well, hiding your true self. He did not want her revealing anything about him. And seek revenge. The revenge was to silence her. And is this me? Is this what this is going to be? I think this is what led to see the fire in this card. Wow. Is this me? Yeah. See the fire? This was him ending his own life and the life of his 2 children. Their 2 children. Their 2 boys. Is this me? This is questioning, is this really what my life is going to be like? These people questioning and looking into my life and trying to give me, you know, supervised visitation rights with my children. You know, is this really my life? And again, he was going to control the narrative on that. So I'm going to end the reading here. I hope you found this reading informative. If you did, please hit like and subscribe. It really helps my channel a lot. Please be safe out there and make good decisions, and I will see you in the next video.